Okay, this is not my best angle. I kind of use a 40-inch TV, 40, as my computer monitor, and the bracket for the camera just doesn't want to stay on. So I'm using this on a stand, sitting on top of my Game Boy Advance and DS box, and on top of a book on top of that. Yeah. So I felt like doing something kind of random. I hadn't done one, I think, ever. And thanks to my mother, who got up for me this morning, the 48-hour hold that GameStops do for product that's been put on pre-order was over, and I knew for a fact that my local store had one that had not been picked up. I called the night before and checked it out ahead of time. So I pled with her to go grab it for me because I was at work. I'm at work long before GameStop ever opens. So, and she did manage to get it. She was the first one to the door. So, excellent. I figured I would open it on camera. So, of course, I probably should just edit this video together later. People just get really tall stands or something? Anyway, okay, so off comes plastic. Off comes plastic. Somewhere, somehow, there was someone screaming at me not to open it, but, you know, I like using the stuff I buy. I don't... If you want to collect sealed, that's awesome. I don't have the money to buy 2 of these, let alone being able to find another one. And, you know, I love this game. Once upon a time, I cosplayed as Sheena when I was a bit more svelte. That would have been almost 10 years ago, when the GameCube game first came out. Heck, I still have the costume, at least parts of it, that I haven't ripped apart for something else, still in the case. So, it's this giant plastic case. Let's see, I should turn the camera slightly here. You can see, lovely sides. Very cool. Alright, inside plastic box, we have the main goodie box. Let me slide this out carefully. Where we do discover that 2 of these actually are box printed. So, ta-da! Let's see what it looks like underneath it. Pretty much just the same, a little different. So, box again. Getting the whole gang here. I never did finish Dawn of the New World or whatever the heck it was called. I own it. Never finished it. Maybe this is a good time to actually do it this time. So, very awesome box. I am number... See, they're all individually numbered on top. I don't know if this will focus well enough. But I am number 2,324 of 18,000. So, relatively low number. I like that. And wish I could have a way to keep this up above here. Thing pops up. Ta-da! And they fit a lot of stuff in this little box. Look at this thing. If I keep looking away from the camera, I really need to set the camera right in front of the monitor. Right now it's off to the side. So I keep looking at the monitor so it looks like I'm staring into outer space. So, just let drop that. And here's the stuff. Very, very cool. Well, let's see from the back here. Let's figure out what's going on. Carefully. Okay. Item number 1 is a translated novel. Mine's got a ding in it. Yeah, well, it's a translated novel that everything I've read tells me takes place in between the 2 games of the series. Successors of Hope. Very cool. I look forward to reading it. Set this off to the side here. Next, I'm not going to take these out of the box for now, but it comes with really cute Chibi Kara figure setto. So, you know, they look way bigger in pictures, but, you know, it makes sense because there was no way they were going to fit these all in anyway. Otherwise, they're really cute. This is sealed. I'm going to leave it sealed for now. I don't have room to put the figures up. Next, oh, my cat's in the room. Okay, next, which is individually sealed and in a little shapy box, is the soundtrack, which I'm guessing is for both games, obviously. Is this one sealed? No. Alright, I'll open this one up. I don't want to deal with sealed boxes for now, but ta-da! Shrink wrapped inside its package. Track listing, there's 4 discs. Looks like, yeah, the first 2 discs are for Tales of Symphonia, the second 2 are for... It is Dawn of the New World, right? I'm so rusty. I should look at the game I've got over here. I can't see it, I've got something sitting in front of it. It's like, to be honest, I wasn't going to get the collector's edition game by itself. I mean, the Chronicles by itself. I already own the original 2 games. But since I was able to get the spiffy version, I am happily going to take advantage of it. Okay, it comes with a steel book with nothing in it. It's actually kind of funny. Which is very cool looking. Printed with all the main characters, or well, most of the main characters. No, yeah, okay, we'll go with all. On the front, and then we have chibi versions of the 2 main characters on the back. It opens up for this is actually more of the original artwork. Let's see if I can time this right to get a reflection of my computer screen. So this looks pretty much like the artwork, well, some of the original artwork. Very cool. Click. Closes up. The spindle in the middle of that is definitely large enough for 2 games. Alright, then there's a handy little book. Let's see what it is. I honestly don't know. It's a mini art book, and looks like kind of a character primer with art. And also in the back, so I'm going to cover the code up, but they have a code for a DLC pack. Also very cool. Impressed? Alright. I'll look better at these later afterwards. And after all that, and I'm not going to open this right now either, the actual games. If you didn't get the collector set, this is the version you'll buy in the store. Comes with both games, and I think they're only charging like, what, 40-ish for both of them? That's a good deal. They've definitely cleaned up the graphics from all the pictures and video bits I've seen. And if you have the originals, it's up to you whether you want to get it again, you know. If you want it sharper, I heard the animation looks like it's much prettier now, and you can listen to the Japanese songs and everything now, which I think due to licensing they didn't do it the first time around. So obviously they came to agreement. I can always listen to, wasn't it Bump of Chicken for Tales of Symphonia? Or am I getting it mixed up? So, all empty, little black box. The only minus now, I get to figure out where to put this thing. So, 8 minutes later, my rambly video is over. And I'll give you a 5-second view of the carnage over here. I'm just plopping them on my bed to the side. My room is a giant mess, but I did get the video games largely organized. The only minus now is I have no clue where I'm going to put this box. So I'm going to carefully put everything back in it and stash it somewhere for now. So if y'all watching this, have a good night, and sorry, I still need to fix this camera thing. I keep looking away. I know, it's irritating. Sorry.